Might be about. Yeah, Somké and the Fire 5. All right, let's go ahead and start it off. Street Beef's OG Yard. You see it. The King versus KG. This was a fire MMA match. These guys were very competitive. Both men start off striking it up until it was time to grapple. And we got a beautiful slam and a great effort by both. But there was no time wasted in this fight. These men got straight to it, and we ended up getting a real sneaky finish. Street Beefs, OG Yard, the King versus KG, firefight. Moving on, Street Beef Scrapyard. You see it. This is a classic right here. Mr. June versus El Perro. What can I say? This was very entertaining kickboxing right here. We got a lot of chopping kicks, knees, and nut shots. But both men, they were game. They got busy from start to finish. And yeah, just this fight had great energy, man. It had great energy. But we saw there was a lot of body work, and that kills the cardio. And we already know cardio is key. But yeah, man, beautiful strikes across the board, the combos, everything you want to see in a firefight. Street Beefs, Scrapyard, Mr. June versus El Perro, firefight. Yeah, you see it, another classic. I'm gonna take you to Street Beefs West Coast. 619 versus Mr. Silas, aka Mr. Silas. Um, yeah, man, this is like I said, a classic. Both of these guys are big names in the West Coast, and this is one of their first fights. And this was a beautiful clash of styles. What we got here was a lot of counter punches versus a lot of pressure. Um, we saw the sneaky defense, the slips nonstop, but then we got the walk down. You know, great clash of styles, and at the end of the day, as we always say, cardio is key. Cardio is key. Street Beefs West Coast 619 versus Mr. Silas firefight. Yeah, moving on. I'm gonna take you back to Street Beef's OG Yard. That's right, OG Yard. This is another classic fight. Deadpool versus Scrapyard's branch leader Fire Chicken. That's right, in the OG Yard. This was his first fight. And as you can see by the timestamp, these men wasted no time. They got straight to it. Uh, Fire Chicken with his debut coming out, great attacks, great use of defense. And yeah, man, the defense was great until the chin got exposed and we saw what happens. Street Beefs, OG Yard, Deadpool versus Fire Chicken, firefight. And lastly, I'm going to take you back to Street Beefs West Coast for our final firefight of the night. Title fight. Street Bender versus Unga Bunga. This was a classic fight that just went down at the 3-year anniversary. Excellent MMA match. High level grappling, heavy strikes, great use of ground and pound. Both men showing high fight IQ, just everything you need in a title fight. The reversals, you know, and both men being aggressive but intelligent. Warriors. Street Beefs West Coast, Street Bender versus Unga Bunga, Somké and the Fire 5.